Hello my fellow working class heroes, good day. I am Carlo and welcome to Carlo Excels. Here I present to you the Sanitas, the Intelligent School Form 8 template. These are the objectives of this episode. First, we're gonna have an overview of this School Form 8 template, and then we're gonna talk about how to download the template, and then we'll talk about how to input data into the template, and then how to get printouts from the template. Before anything else, if you're new to this channel, hello, this is Carlo Excels, a channel that is dedicated to teaching my fellow teachers here in the Philippines Microsoft Excel. Occasionally, I also create Microsoft Excel tools like this that will be helpful to my fellow teachers. Please like this video and share this video to your fellow teachers and drop a comment down below. It'll really help this video with the YouTube algorithm and help those who are searching for this to find this. Thank you. Now let's talk about the features of this School Form 8 template. First, this template is usable for both public and private schools. This template is usable for kindergarten to grade 12 with students ages ranging from 5 to 19. This template can support one class of up to 100 students of any combination of males and females. To accomplish this template, you will only need 6 points of data per student. You just need the LRN, the student name, the student's sex, the birth date, the weight, and the height. Everything else is calculated automatically by the template. In this template, the weight of the students can be entered in either kilograms or pounds. Any needed conversion can be done automatically by the template. In this template, you can enter the student's height in either meters, centimeters, feet, or inches. Any needed conversion can be done by the template automatically. In this template, for as long as you have all of the needed data, you already have an automatic calculation, classification, and tabulation for student age, body mass index category, and the height for age. And just like many other templates here in Carlo Excels, this template also features automatic alphabetical arrangement and page formatting. This School Form 8 template is a Microsoft Excel template. It does not have any Visual Basic Code or macros, and it is compatible with Microsoft Office versions as old as 2007. This Microsoft Excel template is made to not be compatible with Google Sheets. It cannot be used online, so please download it and use it offline. To download this template, please check the descriptions down below. You will find there the download link for the Sanita School Form 8 template. So when you click on the download link, this is the screen that you will see. And if you click on this small download button in the upper right corner, you'll be able to download the zip file and then extract the contents of the zip file, and you will get the School Form 8 template. This School Form 8 template is free to download, free to distribute, and free to use. This School Form 8 template is made primarily for school teachers, especially our dear advisors. For our dear advisors, with this School Form 8 template, hopefully, School Form 8 is going to be much easier for you. This template was also made for our school medical personnel. With this template, we have accuracy and consistency, and at the same time, it also has layout changes to make it easier for school medical personnel to tabulate the totals for the different BMI categories and height for age categories. And of course, this template is also for admin level school personnel. If you're an admin level school personnel in your school, and if you like the features of this template, you can please endorse it to your other teachers so that they can use this. You don't even have to teach them how to use it, because you can simply show them this video so that I can teach them how to use the School Form 8 template. So if this is free to download, distribute, and use, is there a catch? Well, there is only one condition. When you give it to other people, please do not sell it. If you receive it from me freely, please also give it to others freely. And at the same time, most importantly, this is a government form. School Form 8 is a DepEd government form, and therefore it is illegal to sell. Also, when you give it to other people, please give it in its unedited form. So when you open the template for the very first time, this is the screen that should greet you. So the first thing that you should do is to enter the general information regarding your school. So we of course start with the region. We choose a region from the available drop-down box, and of course we then select the division. Now please take note that the choices for the division will change depending on the region you choose. So for example, if I choose region 4A, these are the various divisions of region 4A. If you choose, for example, NCR, these are the various school divisions for the NCR. Now, I based these region and division lists from DepEd's own website. But if in case you have a different region and a different division that is not on the lists, especially for foreign schools that still submit DepEd documents, you may, of course, enter a division and region here manually. So as an example, let's pick a random region. Let's say, for example, region 7, and then let's try Bayawan City. As for the district, you can simply enter that manually. For example, in Bayawan City, I belong to District 1A. Next, please pick a valid school year from the available drop-down box. In my case, for example, let's use 2022 to 2023. Next, let's enter our school name. So just as an example, let's have YouTube, University, Basic, Education, Department, like this. So afterwards, please enter your school ID. Please remember that the school ID is a 6-digit number, so this will not allow you to enter anything else. So let's have here a fictional school ID, 6 digits, so 987-654, like so. Next, please pick a grade level. So the choices here are from kindergarten all the way to grade 12, but please pay attention to the screen. The moment I pick a grade level from kindergarten to grade 10, nothing much happens. But if I pick a grade 11 or grade 12 grade level, you will notice that the template is now going to ask an additional item for say senior high school track and strand. So let's have grade 11 as an example for the moment. Next, please manually enter your section. So as an example, let's have grade 11 section matatag. Next, please pick a senior high school track and strand. So these are, we already have a list here of the available tracks and strands as per the curriculum guides found in the Department of Education website. So for example, let's pick here academic track, STEM strand, like this. But if in case your school offers a track or a strand that is not available in this list, you can of course enter this manually yourself. For example, academic track, YouTube strand, like this. Next entry, you have to enter here when the nutritional and health statistics were assessed. When is the date of assessment of all of the data you put in here in this School Form 8 template? So the date format it is looking for is 2 digits for the month and then slash, 2 digits for the day and then slash, and then 4 digits for the year. So say for example, this assessment was done year 2022. Let's say, just an example, it was done August 20. So let's have here 08/20, August 20, and then 2022, like this. Please take note, of course, that the date of assessment is very important because a lot of the calculations, especially the age, the height for age, the BMI for age, all of that is also dependent on the date of assessment that you put in here. So in the next 3 blanks, please enter the names of the people who conducted the assessment and then who certified it to be correct and who reviewed it. So let's enter fictional names here. For example, conducted and assessed by Juan de la Cruz, and then certified correct by Pedro de la Cruz, like this, and then reviewed by Juana de la Cruz, like this. So after inputting all necessary general information here, you are now ready to enter the data of the nutritional data of our students. So let's proceed to the input sheet. So to proceed to the input sheet, please look to the lower left corner of the screen. You will find there the input tab right there. So you click that and we proceed to the input sheet. So this is the raw health and nutrition data sheet. So we have here spaces for the LRN of our student, then space for the student name. So in the format of last name, first name, extension name, if any, and middle name. And then you have the sex of the student, and then you have the birth date of the student, then you have the blanks for the weights, necessary blanks for the heights, and then of course any remarks that you need to add to the SF8 template. So first, let's enter an LRN of the student. So once again, the LRN is a 12-digit number. So let's enter a fictional LRN over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 12 digits. And then let's enter a student name. So what I'm gonna use here is a fictional student name. So we have here Abby, and then let's pick his sex. He is a male. Next, please enter the birth date of this student. So the birth date, the format that it is looking for is 2 digits for month, slash, 2 digits for the day, slash, 4 digits for the year. So say for example, this student was born March 6, 2006. So let's have here 03 for March, 06 for the day, March 6, And then for the year, you have another slash 2006 like this. Next, let's enter the weight of the student. Now, as for the weight, the default unit that the template is going to look for is weight in kilograms, all right? Again, the default is kilograms. But you can change the kind of weight that you enter here in the template. So if you put in here a weight, it says here weight unit default kilogram. So you can choose either kilograms if you want to retain kilograms, no problem. Or you can also actually enter pounds, all right? So you can enter the weight of the student in either kilograms or pounds, whatever data is available to you or whatever data your school chooses to keep. Also, please note that you don't have to set, for example, if all of the students are measured in pounds, you don't have to set this one by one manually, because if you select pounds for one of the students, you can of course copy that and paste that like this so that all of them can be set to pounds like this. So let's have an example here. Say for example, I'm going to pick kilograms as my weight, as my unit weight. Say for example, this student weighs 99 kilograms. So that is how I enter the weight of the student. Please take note, of course, that you can have varying weight units for each and every student. It's very possible that one student is going to give you weight in kilograms, but another student is going to give you weight in pounds. So you can have one student here, weight in kilograms, you have a 99, and then you have another student here weighing 194 pounds. And if you do it like this, no problem, because the template is also is just going to auto convert any weight in pounds into the necessary kilograms. So you can do it like this. You can mix, you can have them all kilograms, you can have them all pounds, or you can mix kilograms and pounds, whatever data is available to you. Next, you have spaces here for the height of the student. So you will see here, let me blow that up a little bit. So you will see here, you can enter height in terms of meters, you can enter height in terms of centimeters, then you can also enter height in terms of feet or inches. Please note that any data, if you enter multiple data in these spaces, what this template is actually going to do is it's going to add all of them and convert all of them into the necessary meters that the School Form 8 template requires. So for example, in this case, you can enter something like this. You can have 1.34 as your height, and of course the template is going to accept that. If your school has data in centimeters, right? You in your school you measure height by centimeters, then you can simply put in this blank 134 centimeters, no problem. If your school measures height in terms of feet and inches, and that is the kind of data that you have, then you can simply put in here feet and then inches separated by column. So for example, you can have here 4 feet and 5 inches, no problem. Because what the template is going to do is, again, it is going to sum up everything that is in here, and then it's going to convert all of that into the necessary meters. In fact, you can have non-standard measurements. Like for example, you have 1 meter and 2 centimeters, or you can have 1 meter and then 3 inches, or for example, you can have 5 feet and then 2 centimeters like this. So you can enter any combination of meter, centimeter, feet, and inches. What the template again is going to do is it's going to add everything there and then convert all of that into the necessary meters. And of course, my dear teachers, this space is dedicated for any additional remarks. For example, to be honest, I don't know what usually is put in the remarks. For example, you have your NLPA, or this student late assessment. In other words, his records was assessed a little bit late. Whatever the case, if there's any remarks needed, you can simply put it here. Please note, my dear teachers, that this template has an auto-alphabetical arrangement feature. Now, there will be some teachers or some advisors who will prefer to arrange their students in this manner. For example, they may choose to arrange the students alphabetically so that it's easier to track the students no matter what the sex of the student is. So you have here a mix of male and female for as long as the students are arranged alphabetically. Now, some teachers may prefer the DepEd format like this. For example, this is the standard DepEd format wherein you have males first arranged alphabetically and then females next arranged alphabetically. In fact, in the case of this School Form 8, it is possible for you to arrange all of the data here in terms of when they gave their data or when they were assessed. So this may be a jumbled mess of data with no particular arrangement whatsoever. And my dear teachers, you don't have to worry about that, because no matter what arrangement you put the students in, the template is ultimately going to arrange all of that automatically in the standard DepEd format. Afterwards, you will see that the template is going to arrange all of this in the standard DepEd format. You will see males first, arranged alphabetically, and then females next, arranged alphabetically. You don't have to do the arrangement yourself. The template is going to do it automatically for you. So now on the screen, you will see that I took the liberty of putting in all of the data for all 100 students in this particular class. So you have here an assortment of males and females, arranged alphabetically, but the sexes are mixed. Then you have here all of their birth dates. Then you have here all of the weights. And then you will notice, of course, my dear teachers, that the weights, some of them are in kilograms and some of them are in pounds, all mixed together. And then you will see here as well, some students have been measured in terms of meters. Some students have data in terms of centimeters. And then you also have some students in terms of feet and inches. So you have 4'8", 4'11", 6'footer, 5'10". So this is our data, and all of this will be accepted by the template and will be converted automatically. And we are now ready to see the output. So to look at the output, meaning the SF8 that is actually going to be printed, you can look at the lower left corner of the screen. You'll see the output sheet over there. So click on that and we'll see the output. So here we are in the printable school form 8. So we have here our school form 8. And let me discuss this first, my dear teachers. The quirk of this template is this. Although usually in a normal school form 8, the summary table can be found at the very end of the school form 8. However, I realized that this may be inconvenient for our school nurses or medical personnel or anybody who has to tabulate the totals, because they will have to flip through pages to look for the totals and then log that into another sheet of paper to submit that as another requirement. So what I did was I put the summary table on the first page at the very top of the first page, so you can easily see the summary as soon as you look at the pile of papers. So you have here the summary table, then you have here nutritional status, all of the nutritional status here properly tabulated automatically, and then you have here the date of assessment, and then you have here the necessary signatures, again all on the first page, to make it convenient for our admin or our medical personnel to do the tabulation. And then afterwards, of course, you have here the data like so. So here in the data, my dear teachers, you will see here, of course, just like what I mentioned, this has all been automatically alphabetically arranged. Males first, arranged alphabetically, and then females next, arranged alphabetically. So you have here, let me blow that up a little bit. You have here the LRN of the students, the name of the students, and then their birth date. And then automatically, you already have their age calculated for you. And then you have their weight. All of their weights have been converted into kilograms. Even if you entered pounds, they have all been converted into kilograms. Height has automatically been converted into meters, even if you entered centimeters or feet and inches. And then you also have meter square. And then, of course, their body mass index here calculated for you, their BMI. At the same time, BMI category is also automatically assigned. And by the way, my dear teachers, this BMI category is based on a very old, I forgot which DepEd order it was, but it's a very old DepEd order based on World Health Organization guidelines, the different BMI categories for age. So that is where I base this list from. This is all automatically assigned. You don't have to do anything else. So you have automatically assigned. You have severely wasted, obese, wasted, overweight, normal, etc. At the same time, you also have height for age classifications, once again, based on World Health Organization standards. So you have severely stunted, normal, stunted, etc. And then, of course, you have tall. So you have here the entries for all 100 students ready for printing. So with your teachers, you will see here on the top of the screen, it says there, this sheet is designed to be printable on A4 size paper because A4, as far as I know, is the standard paper size used for DepEd documents. It says there, please don't change the page layout, page margins, and print area. So you don't have to change anything else. You don't have to change a page layout. You don't have to add cells, delete cells, resize columns, resize rows, nothing of that sort. You just have to print. Now, please take note of this part over here. It says active pages 3. So in other words, you're expected to print 3 pages over here because this is a full Monty of 100 students. The number of pages you're going to print will depend, of course, on the number of students you have. So if you have, for example, only 20 students, I will expect you to print only 2 pages. If you have 40-ish students, you're probably going to print 2 pages. If you have 80, I don't know, you're probably going to reach the 3rd page. But whatever the case, please pay attention to this active pages 3. So all you have to do, based on this active pages 3 over here, of course, when we print, we go to File, and then we go to Print, and then we choose our printer, and then you have here A4 size. So we select, because it says 3 active pages, you just select here page 1 to 3, and then you can print. So the school form 8 is ready for you to print. And again, all you had to do was enter LRN, name, sex, birth date, height, and weight. And everything else is done for you. Please take note, my dear teachers, this is especially true for private schools. If in case you want to change the logos over here, for example, you want to remove the logos or delete the logos like this, and then add in the logo of your school, the pictures or the logos will remain unlocked here. So you can simply remove the logos or move them wherever you want to, or you can put in the logo of your school. Also, please take note that you can enter virtual signatures in these blanks here. You can insert pictures of the signatures here. To be honest, I do not know if the Department of Education will accept virtual printed signatures. If in case they do, you can simply place the signatures here if in case these people have trouble with signing all of the documents. Well, whatever the case, you can enter the images and enter your own student's logo, and then enter the signatures over here. And that's that. So before we end, once again, if you're new to this channel, this is Carlo Excels, a channel that is dedicated to teaching my fellow teachers here in the Philippines Microsoft Excel. Once again, occasionally I create tools like this that will be helpful for my fellow teachers. Once again, please like this video if you like it, and please share this video to your fellow teachers and drop a comment down below. It will really help with the YouTube algorithm and help those who are searching for this to find this. Thank you in advance. So that's it for our video on the Sanitas Intelligent School Form 8 template. I really hope I earned your subscription today. Once again, I am Carlo, and this is Carlo Excels. Thank you very much for watching.